In this quest towards shop organization, let me show you why I think you need one of these. At least one, if not two. Let me show you. Keep going. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gentleman's Workshop. My name is Joshua, and today I am super excited to actually showcase a DIY sliding mechanism that makes most of the traditionally unused space of a drawer or a workshop usable. In this particular case, guys, we know that in a deep drawer, the bottom gets filled up quickly, leaving the valuable upper portion rather underutilized. So in this video, we're going to guide you through a simple and practical project that uses scrap pieces of wood to create this custom sliding mechanism. All right, you guys, would you guys look at the practical brilliance of this system? One of the things that really stands out to me is you're taking the normal anatomy of your drawer. So you're taking this upper part here, which traditionally is completely unused space, and you're actually transforming it, making it now active and used space. So for me personally, when I was building this cabinet, this is a 40-inch wide cabinet, I actually built the walls a little bit more shallow so that I could develop this system. If you hang around at the end, I'm going to show you how to do it if your side walls are a little bit higher and you can't ride your particular siding mechanisms on top of those rails. I'll show you how to do that. But for right now, you guys, what I'm going to actually do is we're going to get this set up so we can actually utilize this upper space and turn this previously dead space into active space. Let me break this down so you guys get a little bit of an idea. This is nothing more than, honestly, this is some scrap wood. So this is, when you look at it, this is just a 3/4 inch piece of maple veneer plywood. And all I did is I added some borders onto it with some countersink holes and some black phosphate screws just to hold those down. And then as you can see, I added the Kaizen foam here, to which I kind of carved out. Now in my particular case, I use these all the time, and I wanted to have those accessible so that when I open my drawer, what do they always say? The finest rises to the top. That's the case for me. These are the things that I use almost all the time. And then what I've got is another thing I would encourage you to get, and I'll have a link to this down in the description, but this magnetic strip that you have, and then I just put the Kaizen foam around that. And then all the basic drill bits and the countersinks, the roughs, the hole punches I use often are right here. And then with it being on that magnet strip, you guys, when you're opening and closing that, they don't ruck all around or they don't actually get kind of agitated inside the drawer. They stay put and they're ready to go for you to engage whenever you need it. Now, if I take this, you guys, and I flip it around and show you the backside, all that I did is take a couple of offcuts on the very back. I marked where I wanted them to go, and I just put on some super glue or some CA glue with some catalyst just to get that on. Why? So that when this is actually sliding side to side in the actual drawer, it doesn't go off the edge, meaning these have some positive stops so it won't go too far to either side in one direction. And honestly, it won't tip back in the actual drawer itself. So that's all that this is. Let's go ahead and put that in so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. You can see there, right, where that positive stop on that underside hits that basically, so it's just a little bit shy of being flush with each of the ends. And also with the ones on the top side, when I go to bring it back, it stops it before it pushes too far back and it doesn't drop off this edge. Okay, you guys, so let's just say your drawers were higher, right? So this actually went all the way up. And in fact, when you build yours, that's probably the better way to do it. That way, if you don't do the sliding mechanism, you still can utilize the full aspect of the depth of that drawer. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys just an example. So let's say you take basically, and this could be any depth that you want, right? I'm going to take two equal height boards, put it on both sides. In my particular case, I want it to run the full length of the drawer. And then you'll come in with your scrap piece of 3/4 inch plywood, basically, and you'll put it right on top. Now, obviously mine is quite a bit bigger, as I'd recommend yours, but this goes up and down just like that. Now, if you want, like I did with mine, just put the edging on, and you do not have to use the Kaizen foam, but I think it adds a really nice touch if you know exactly which ones you want to have on this. I strongly encourage you to get one of those magnetic strips, but honestly, you could see this is something you could do just from scrap wood. All right, you guys, this is another project that I love. It's been fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hey, do me a favor, if you're finding some value out of this, I know it's simple, but it's something that if you can do, hit that subscribe button. Guys, I would appreciate a like if you enjoyed this. And also do me a favor, leave a meaningful comment down below. I read every single one of the ones that are down below if you have any ideas for me.